all you have to do is go to this website right here. It is dafont.com, and it can provide you with pretty much everything you need for design. Some specific fonts that clients want may not be in here, so all you have to do is go to Google and search the font name and then put free after it and try to find it. But for now, go to dafont.com, and if you're looking for a specific font, you have all the categories right here to choose from. So for the most part, I always go through the basic font category, sans serif, and this is everything super clean. And then if I go to serif right here, then you have all the more like traditional fonts like this. You can change the amount of fonts that is shown right here, and you could change the size of them. I don't really change the size, but I do change the preview. So font like that, and then I submit, and it loads. It's going to load 200 fonts, and it's going to load every font with the preview you suggest right here. So those are like the basic category. You can go into a bunch of different stuff depending on what you want. Old school is going to be fonts like baseball team type stuff, school fonts, things you're going to use in sports. Okay, so that is old school type fonts. Western fonts, of course, good old Texas style fonts that you're going to use for a bunch of country things. Eroded and distorted, destroy, they're kind of all the same thing right here, in my opinion. But like if you go to destroy, it's basically a bunch of fonts with a bunch of distressing on it. Now these fonts are pretty sizable, so they will lag your computer, especially this one right here. It's annoying as crap. But what I do if I import one of these fonts to make it not lag as much, I just convert it to curves, and it may make a lighter load for your computer. The fonts that I use the most by far is going to be Go Bold and Gotham. I suggest these fonts all the time. Gotham is the king of fonts in my opinion. I mean, I've started to use it a crap ton, so I'm like, I kind of try to use other things, but it just looks so nice. It looks really nice. And not just that, there's a billion Gothams in here, but some of them are kind of the same. Some of them will like pop up as symbols, like if you downloaded like a third-party Gotham or something. Sometimes it won't work, but you should have Gotham on your computer. And then also Go Bold, not Grow Bold. We're looking for Go Bold, and this font I do not have, so let's download it. So to download fonts, let's go to dafont.com, and we're going to type in Go Bold. This is the font we want, and this font has 28 font files, as you see right there. That's what I freaking want. Okay, all of these font files right here. So we're gonna download one right now, and then I'm gonna show you how to download a lot at the same time. So let's download. This little thing's gonna pop up down below, or it might pop up here like in a download icon. Regardless, just click it. It's gonna open, and let's exit out of that. It's gonna open, and then you have all of these fonts. Anything with the icon next to it with the little A, that is a font file. Okay, all of these are OTFs. However, TTFs, true type font versus open type font, they both work the exact same for the most part. So we're just gonna double click one of these fonts. So Go Bold OTF right here. Let's double click it, install, and just wait for that to go through, and installs grayed out. Now it's done. Okay, so we just exit out. Then I'm gonna minimize this because we're gonna use it in a second. But if we go back to our Corel and we click our text and we go to Go Bold, let's type it in. Go Bold bold. Now we have that font. Okay, so that's a super simple way to download fonts. If we go and try to look up Go Bold on a different website, I'll show you how to download it. Go Bold font, not the fonts. Let's go to 101 free fonts. So let's select that. Boom, there's a download right there. You want to make sure you're clicking the right file, because you're going to get a lot of websites that tell you Oh, download now, download now. Let's see if we can find one. Fontme.com. Download. This is the download link, it looks like. But let's keep on looking. Okay, you'll get stuff like this. Start free download right here. Open. This is not the actual download. This is Google Leads. Okay, so just make sure you're clicking the right font. Okay, so how to install multiple fonts at the same time. Let's go to our desktop and let's pull up the files right here. We're gonna extract everything to a specified folder. And all this may look super crazy to you, but this is just WinRAR. I'm gonna extract it to my desktop right here, and let's press OK. All right, so it just extracted everything straight to my desktop. That's perfectly okay. Let's move out these. What you're gonna want to do is just get all of these folders in one little area. So like this, you can put them all on your desktop, or you can put them all into one actual folder. So let's just do a folder for now so you can kind of see it better. We have all these fonts. Let's put them into this folder. Now we have a font folder. It's right here. Okay, these are extracted all onto my desktop. And if I highlight all of them, once my computer loads, okay, let's go right here. If I highlight all of them and then I right click and install, I'm going to install for all users. It's going to install all of them at the same time. So I don't have to go and individually click every single one. You're not going to run across this a lot at all. For the most part, you're going to be installing individual fonts, but if you ever run across a font that is superior, like Go Bold, and it has like 50 fonts, oh my gosh, download all of them so you can use all of them in the future for different things. Some jobs that if you want to be consistent with them, like business cards, you could have like the logo right there with a subtitle in Go Bold thin, you know, something like that in a subtitle. And then like other numbers over here, you can go Bold thin light or something like that to give it some consistency with fonts. And at the same time, you give it some variation because you have the title that's standing out the most that you want to read, but then you have a name or phone number or something down here in the same style, just not as bold. So that's what makes a good font. You have a lot of variation. Gotham is the same way. So Go Bold, Gotham, and over time, as you consistently design things, you're going to find the fonts that you like the most. You're going to find the cleanest fonts that fits your style, and you don't want to be searching for fonts all day long. You know, you can spend hours looking for a specific font, especially on jobs that have a font you really like and you just can't find it. Just look for a font that's similar because you have deadlines to meet. You don't have time to sit all day looking for fonts. Another good resource is What the Font. This thing helps me out a crap ton, especially when I don't expect it to help me. It ends up finding the exact font. It's super easy. I have the app on my phone. It's really useful. You just take a picture of your computer screen with your phone or of a paper with a font on it or whatever the image is. You just take a picture of it, and the computer will identify the fonts, and it will tell you what fonts they are or what they look similar to. So that will help you narrow down font searching. A crap load. Okay, and that's it for fonts. Don't spend all day looking for fonts. See you later.